Hey guys, I am back to plan for the week of the 12th through the 18th. I am using this, I believe it's called Where Next from Scribble Go. It is a really pretty travel kit. And actually, my bestie Shay, this was a gift from her, so thank you. This was the week we actually kind of took a random, like, spur of the moment day trip to New York. And she was super excited for us. So she was like, "Can I just send you a travel kit?" And I was like, yeah, obviously. So I ended up going with silver foil, and I actually just kind of pulled in like random pieces. So on the 15 millimeter strip, I did use some of the, I think that's from SVC. It's the butterfly 15 millimeter strip. And I just randomly got it in a grab bag. So I decided to use it and pull in the butterflies because I had some other butterfly elements. We are not color blocking this week, so we are just doing traditional. But I have a few questions that I was so graciously asked on Instagram. Definitely head over there because I do ask questions or ask for questions pretty frequently. Or if you have any questions that you want to ask, definitely leave it down below in this video. So I have one last question from AbbyMariePlans, and she asked, "What is the best gift I've ever got?" I would probably let me think. I would probably say it's so random, but it just like pops up in my mind. My husband came home randomly one day after work with my quote unquote early Easter gift, and he picked up the Switch game that I had been wanting for like so long. And I thought it was the sweetest, most thoughtful thing. I've never really had anybody do that for me, so and I will also add that I love my Nespresso that my mom got us for Christmas. So, and then I have a couple questions from Samantha Marie Plans. She's here on YouTube and Instagram. Her first question was, "What is my favorite color?" I am a true aqua turquoise girl. And people kind of laugh because they call it my signature color because I have so many things in aqua, and literally aqua is in some way, shape, or form in every room of my house. So like the decor is has a splash of aqua and everything, so that's definitely my favorite. She also asked if I could own one exotic animal, what would it be? So what do they really even consider exotic animals? I mean, I want a hedgehog, but I know that's a pet. Maybe an otter. Otters are so cute. As I'm staring at, I have a stuffed otter on my desk. So I would probably maybe say an otter. She also asked, what is my favorite character sticker? I am gonna say, this is really hard. I'm gonna say the TikTok bears from Bubba Bear Studios because they're so cute and they're perfect for watching TikTok, and clearly I'm obsessed. And I don't know, just Bubba, but I also love any of my Squidge stickers from Stick with the Plan Co. They're just adorable. Like my Easter week spread, the one Squidge sticker where it had like the bunny ears and it was holding a carrot. So cute. Okay, so the final question is, how did I get into sticker planning? And I don't know the actual answer to this. So I did beauty videos on YouTube, and I think I started like looking into it when the beauty community, like certain people that I followed, started mentioning planning. And that was about 5 years ago, 6. So I have been like part of the community. I did take about a year break in 2019. but I got back into it. So I've been into planning since about 6 years ago, but I've never really left. I've always kind of been there in the background, and I'm so glad to be back to sticker planning. So that is all my questions. Definitely, like I said, if you have a question, leave it down below or check my Instagram. I always ask for questions on there as well. So I did want to mention the overlays. I did pull in some like floral overlays. I think from Scribble Prints Co. again that I just got in a grab bag. And I also used like some twinkle overlays from like rolls of overlays. If that makes any sense. That statement was like so weird. But then at the end here, you will see that I layer some silver like butterfly deco over top, and I think it looked so cute. And I didn't even really notice when I was doing it until I like watched this back that I put one butterfly on the sign on the sidebar, and I put the butterfly right next to New York, and that's where we went on our trip. So I'm just gonna finish everything up here, and I will see you guys in a minute for the plans. Okay, so I'm here to fill out this week's plans. Again, I probably mentioned it in putting down the base, but we did take like an impromptu family road trip. So, anyways, I don't even have my plans in front of me. Yeah, I'm totally prepared for this. Okay, so Monday morning, my husband had training, and he did a little bit of door dashing after that. So I'm gonna put this, why am I doing that? I'm not color blocking. Man, I'm losing it. And I apologize if you hear my husband behind me. Every time I go to try to record, he starts snoring again. So anyways, so that morning, like I said, he had training and did a little bit of door dashing. My daughter had a therapy appointment after school, so I will put that in just in a little thing. It's so weird because I don't know if I've color blocked like the last two spreads or what. Yeah, I did. So now that I'm going back to like non-color blocking, it's weird to me. But these colors, like the blues were kind of similar, and I don't know if it would have like looked the greatest if it was color blocked. So and then I went and got a tea like usual. So I'll put that in. Then after that, we did go run to a few places. First we went to Costco, or that's what all I marked. We went to Costco to look for Squishmallows. After her appointments. So then after that, we did go grab dinner. We were both, her and my husband wanted Culver's like really bad, but we went and like the line was insane because the inside wasn't open. So we're like, nah, we're not gonna wait, whatever. And then we go to Texas Roadhouse and then end up waiting. So then to finish off, we'll just do all the boxes and I'll do the other stuff. So we were eating dinner at Texas Roadhouse that we decided that we were gonna just do this crazy like last minute trip. So that's when we decided that. And then we drove until about 2 a.m. I think. And then we got our hotel. So let's just do it like this. I'm gonna put this for getting a hotel. It was kind of up in the air if we were gonna get a hotel or not. But we decided it would probably be in our best interest to get a hotel. So for the driving, I will just put plain washi. So now let's get those stickers put down. So for my husband dashing and having work training, I'm just going to use the mask that I always use for his dashing, and I'm going to use his name script, and then I will just write the rest in. For my daughter's therapy appointment, I'm going to use the foiled little clock, and then for my tea, I'm just going to use one of my little tea stickers, and then I'm going to use a custom mega tea from Kinsey. For going to Costco in our squish hunt, I'm using this just cute little vanilla, just kind of laughing at each other. I think it's on the couple sheet actually, but it doesn't look like a guy and a girl, so I just thought it was cute. Then 2 Kinsey stickers, 1 Costco, and the next is a custom squish hunt that I just folded. And we actually really made out at Costco. I think we ended up getting 7. So for Texas Roadhouse, I'm just going to use the food server from Once More with Love. Then for leaving for New York, I'm just going to use this Coffee Monsters Co. like little squinty eyes happy. Then for the drive, one of the Happy Bees Crafts little cars. Then for the hotel, I'm just going to use this little exhausted squidge. I thought that was accurate. So that is everything for Monday. Now this extender doesn't want to close. So then for Tuesday, we got up early because we still had, I forget like how long the drive was from where we stayed. So we got up early and headed out. Use just a plain piece of washi for that. Then on the drive, it was insane. Like it was just beautiful. The sights, it was so gorgeous. So I wanted to mark the gorgeous sights on the second half of the drive. Then we finally made it to our destination. So, trying to think, how did I do this? I'm like trying to think like what I did. Okay, so for making it to our destination, I'm going to use just this little quarter box. No, that doesn't even fit. Ugh. Okay, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this fancy label. That would be perfect for that. Okay, so let's just do this bit by bit. So leaving early, I'm just going to use the foiled car icon for the ride with the beautiful views. I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna use this little Once More with Love sticker. Then for making it to our destination, I'm going to use another Once More with Love from the little happy sheet. Then we walked around and shopped, which was a great time. It's just nice, laid back, chill. I'm like, oh, I did this totally out of order. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna put this first. There was this, it was the last thing we did, but we went to this, like where we went was all like lined with, like shops and, like it was just amazing. There was this amazing library. Like I can't even, like I could talk all day long about how awesome this town was. And it was just like on accident. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, sorry guys, hold up. Okay, my bad. That was just exhausting. So, it was like lined with all these shops. So we went to this place called Putnam Market, which was like a really nice artisanal market. And then it had like this really cool alley with like graffiti, and it just looked cool. So we took some pictures there. So I'm using that Stick with the Plan Co. little squidge with the family time to mark that. Then we went to this place called Mystic Moon. My daughter loved it. It was like very like hippie chic kind of thing. And then we went and had burger fi for lunch, which was delicious. So I'm using that vanilla to mark that. Then I'm just gonna mark that we just walked and shopped. We went in like there was this amazing bookstore. Like it was just all pretty awesome. So then we went, and kind of one of the reasons that the trip even like became a thing was we wanted to okay, let's just do this. We wanted to try out this brewery. So we drove there to get hard seltzers. So don't judge me. They had, what was it? Warhead hard seltzers. So, yeah. But it was an adventure, and it was an amazing experience for us as a family that we got to do that together. So it was so worth it, regardless of what brought the spur of the moment decision on. I wouldn't take it back for sure. So I'm just cutting this a little bit to give myself a little more room. Like, it was kind of like, didn't really use my box extender wisely apparently because I'm still out of room. Okay, so for the last half of the day, I'm just using this Stick with the Plan Co. Like, I think it's from the Besties sheet to signify me and my daughter. I thought it was cute for us just kind of shopping around. Then for going to the brewery to pick up our pre-order for the hard seltzers, I'm just using the foiled little beer mug. And then we did get a little tiny bit of a squish hunt in while we were in New York, so I'm just gonna mark that with one of my customs from Kinsey. Then for the drive home, I'm gonna use the foiled house icon. And then when I got home, I just took a bath and went to sleep. So I'm just using this Coffee Monsters Co. little relaxing. All right, so now that we are finally on to Wednesday, my apologies. Ugh, that was rough. Like, I didn't know what I pulled like, the stickers that I pulled, like, were not matching, but it's fine. So that morning, I did sleep in because I was beat. My poor husband went to work the next day and he was a trooper, but I was at home hibernating. So I'm gonna mark that with a half box. And then it was SPC new releases. So I'm gonna mark that with just one of the little foiled. Okay, actually not gonna mark that first. I am actually gonna mark that I did not have my nephew that day. Okay, so for sleeping in, I'm gonna use the little sleeping emoji head with Sleep In script from SBC. The I did nothing today from Above Bear Studios, and it says success. Thought it was perfect. So for not having my nephew, I just used a little foiled heart. For SBC new releases, again, these are usually on her samplers or like Wiggles. I just use this silver foiled one there. Then my daughter had her therapy appointment. Then we wound up getting Taco Bell for dinner. And it's funny because, like, in a couple spreads from now, I use my last Taco Bell script, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make myself more Taco Bell scripts. It's like a national crisis. And then I played Pogo, which is my favorite little online gaming site. So for my daughter's therapy appointment, just the foiled alarm clock, Taco Bell, sugar box stickers, little taco from her Taco Bell sheet, my Taco Bell script. And then for Pogo, I'm using this Bubba Bear Studios little PC gamer girl. So now for Thursday. Thursday was pretty uneventful as well, which is nice sometimes. So I had, like, why I felt the need to mark this. I had a muffin for breakfast, so I'm just gonna use a knife and fork. It's fine. Then I did watch one of my favorite streamers. So I'm gonna use the little square. Then I had some coffee, which recently, crazy, but it's kind of been few and far between that I've been having coffee because I've been loving my teas so much that I have neglected my coffee. I haven't been giving it equal love. But, you know, sometimes that just happens. I use a piece of washi instead. Okay, so I know I have a sticker for the stream. I haven't hauled these yet, but I want to make sure that I use it because that's the point. Okay, so for his stream, just using the Coffee Monsters Co. little YouTube and my current stream script from Kinsey. It looks so crazy, like in that teeny tiny box, but, or with a teeny tiny script, but it's fine. Some of my longer ones are way smaller, but that's fine. And then for my coffee, I just have this silver coffee cup from a Caress Press, like, foil bundle. Then, I did do a lot of YouTube related things. So half box. Then I made pork and sauerkraut for dinner, which my hubby was very scared about, but he wound up loving it. So then what did I do after that? Oh, I watched a crime documentary. So I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna put this little layering piece up a little bit. I like trying to use these because it's fun to just have fun and like layer a little bit. And just the little thing for my crime documentary. So for my YouTube things, I'm using the Stick with the Plan Co. film sticker, and then I'm just gonna put my film, edit, upload scripts because I did all three. Go me. And then I didn't do it like forever afterwards. So for my dinner, I'm using this Happy Beast Crafts little cutting board for my dinner. And then my crime documentary, I'm just using this Once More with Love, just on the couch covered up. So Friday was a more eventful day. I did sleep in though. You know, it happens. Put that there. Then My hubby made me a grilled cheese, which it's my favorite. I love when he does that. I'm gonna like, and it's so hard when you go from like doing like like when you go from doing color blocking to not, because then I'm like doing this the whole video searching for things. Then I had to go to my dad's old bank to tie up some stuff, and then I did go to the cemetery. So I'm gonna use a piece of, or I'm just gonna use a pattern little thing for that. Okay, so for sleeping in, a little Coffee Monsters Co. with the alarm clock, or with like the Z's. Another sleep in script from SPC. Grilled cheese is from Beneva Creations, one of her doodles. So cute. Then for going to the bank, I just have the foiled dollar sign. And then for going to the cemetery, I just have the little crying Coffee Monsters Co. Then I did go get a tea. We went and got one before we left on the road to go get the kids. So then we picked up the kiddos. And we went, or we took Mackenzie with us because she wanted to go to the mall. So we did do, my girl did a little bit of shopping. I use this half box, but I'm gonna have to cut it down a little bit. I talked about him because I'm doing like all of these at once because I'm so behind. I don't know where my scissors are, so I have to use these little nail scissors, and they're horrible because they cut on, they're angled, so they like cut on an angle. But we're making it work. Just gotta make it work. And this was, the day started out halfway decent, but then quickly turned to poopy. So I'm gonna use this star just to layer. Okay, because I had to set an alarm to try to score some tickets for a Squishmallow release the next day. They did it a different way this time. And then we were still out shopping, and I really kind of got in my feelings. And we were gonna go like we were gonna like go sit down for dinner, but I was just not emotionally in the mood. So we ended up just calling it a day and heading home. If I could get this straight. Okay, perfect. So then we came home, had dinner, and I went to bed early. I pretty much, you know, just got I'm pretty I don't know if I've talked about this, but I've had some difficulties with my stepmom after my dad passed away. I mean, even before my dad passed away, like when he was in the hospital and stuff, she was just not kind to me, and didn't get any better after he passed. So yeah. So for tea, I'm just using one of my tea stickers, script from Kinsey that I didn't put down straight. What, at this point, can't just leave it where it lies. So for picking up the kids, I'm gonna use the Coffee Monsters Co. My Pick Up Kids script. And then for shopping, I just use, I forget, I got this on a random sampler. It's from, it's like Once More With Love, drawn, released by Scribble Co. because it's like supposed to be Andrea. I don't know. So I'm just using a shopping script. Do you guys like it better when I'm more like telling you exactly where the stickers are from, or if I'm more just like chatting about the day? So for trying to score those tickets, I'm just going to use the alarm clock over top. For being in my feelings, using the emo bear from Bubba Bear Studio with the In My Feelings. Then for bed early, Once More With Love. I think that's from the sad sheet. And then a bed early script from Kinsey. Oh. Okay, for the rest of the plan with me, I'm just going to casually put down stickers, tell you about the day. If you have any questions, leave it below, because I'm failing at this and I'm frustrated. So we're just gonna press on. So Saturday I was up early, and then I was up early because we ended up scoring the tickets for that Squishmallow event. So we needed to like be out the door so we could, just because you got the tickets didn't guarantee like exactly what you got. So we wanted to make sure that we were there early to try to score some stuff. So we did actually, it worked out like really in our favor, because it was, so the mall, it was in a mall, so the mall doors are locked and they don't let you in for a certain time. And this event also said that you cannot line up until, I forget what the time was. So we got there like a couple minutes before you could start lining up. And we came in from a different angle, and we actually wound up getting like 13th and 14th place in line, because we came from that different angle. That was really our saving grace, is being in that different angle. But they did have limits. For every person that had a ticket, you could get 2 Squishmallows, and then 5 of the clips. So, but we did score everything that my daughter wanted, so that was awesome. And then I just put the Mom and Ken's Day because we did check out a few other stores. We went to Panera and had a bagel, and then I got a tea right before we came back home. So for my tea, I'm gonna put it on a little thing, and then my daughter ended up getting picked up and going to her dad's. So let's use another little thing. And then I had a baby shower to go to. So I had to come home and get ready for that. Very deserving, really good person. She's dealt with a lot of loss and tragedy in her life, and she's finally having her rainbow baby. So that was amazing to get to be there to celebrate that. And then finally, I am going to, we did have Chinese, but I think I'm going to omit that because I forgot to put my friend's baby shower in, and I 1000% was putting that in there. So, like maybe I'll squeeze Chinese in there. But yeah, it was a really nice time to be able to go and celebrate her little bundle. So for getting a tea, same dealio as normal. And for my daughter going to her dad's, I'm just using the foil car sticker. Then for the baby shower, I'm just using the Once More with Love little cute baby bump. Let's see if I can, yes, I'm just gonna squeeze the little Chinese food container. It's a little foiled one from SPC. And then I forget what movie we watched, but I'm gonna use this Sweet Bean Plans, her little character, having some popcorn, and one of my family movie night scripts. I don't get to use those very often because I usually like to put in the movie, but we will put that in there now. Then for Sunday, we are finally here, people. It's almost over. You don't have to deal with me anymore if you're even still here. So that morning, hubby made us pancakes. Just my favorite. Like, and it's funny because my husband is a man who cooks very few things, but man can make some good pancakes. I will give him that. So then we went to the park, and before we had to drop off the kids. So for pancakes, I don't know what I got on the sticker. I'm gonna use the foiled little pancake stack. For our trip to the playground, I just have the little swing from Once More with Love and the Play Outside script from SPC. And then I'm just gonna put my tea on the same box and just fit it in there. Same dealio here. And then for dropping off the kids, another one of the Coffee Monsters Co. pick up and drop off with my drop off kids script. I need to make more of these too. Then after that, we went to Walmart on the way home because we needed to pick up a few things. For before he went back to work. So I'm gonna use just a little thing. And then Sunday meant I had some homework due that night. Another little thing. That's what we'll do for that. And then we watched Fast Five, or yeah, Fast Five. Like, what did we watch? We have been watching through the series. And then I dyed Mackenzie's hair, and I also ended up using the remaining little bit of dye and dyed hubby's hair, which was made my heart super happy because any previous people that were in my life would have never never, never, ever, like, ever done that. So, and then I did some wax melt shopping because I have failed. I was gonna try to stay away and I failed. So before going to Walmart, the foiled shopping cart icon. For homework, I just have this little open book with homework scripts. Then for Fast 5, TV icon. Then for wax shopping, this Coffee Monster Co. emptying out the wallet, because that is accurate. I'm gonna fill this out and I will show you when I'm done. Okay, so here is the finished spread all filled out video. Was a disaster. But the spread turned out so pretty. I am in love with it. It just, and I think it worked so well for just a nice little trip. I mean, obviously these are like international locations, but I'm so excited and happy that my bestie Shay sent me this to mark this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are not subscribed, definitely click that link down below if you're interested, and I will see you guys in my next plan with me. Bye.